So this is task 3. The first thing that I want to do, or that you want to do, is fork. Again, this is, I've created it, so I won't fork. I'll just clone, take the file, copy it. But first things first, I have to set up a virtual environment before I clone, right? So I'm going to go to my terminal. Where is it? I'm going to say Python 3 -m VM. We'll call it env task 3. There it is. I'll go in, activate my virtual environment, and then I'll git clone. Git clone, paste the link. All right. When I type in ls, I see the project folder. So I go in. Let's see what the next step is. Next step says, install the packages from the requirements file. This step right here, step number 4. So I'll say pip install -r requirements. All right. Step number 5, it says in your views file, you'll find the following. So it wants me to take a look at my views file. So what I'll do is, I'll open this up in Sublime. I'll go to my views file. And this is what I find. Find that the list view has been partially written for me, and the detail view has been partially written for me. Okay? So, it says, a list view has been partially created for you. Complete it. In your context dictionary, add an empty list with a key called myList. Let's do that. So, here, I'll add a key called myList, and the value is going to be a list. All right. This step here said, add dictionaries in your empty list that contain restaurant name and food type as keys, and give them values. Add 3 restaurants to your list. So, in my list, I want to add dictionaries that have what? Restaurant name and food type. All right. So let's get a restaurant name. Any suggestions? Vic. Did I spell it right? Okay, it's very important. Food type? Fried chicken? Chicken? Spicy. Allah yastar. Are you guys hungry? Yes, I am too. All right. Give me some more dinner suggestions. Restaurant name. KFC? No, I don't want to wake up tomorrow with a stomach ache. Some more suggestions. Pizza Hut. Okay. Maestro what? That no. Let's get a different food type. Steakhouse. Okay, steakhouse is good. Steakhouse is good. And what would we say steakhouse is? Yeah, sure, steak and stuff. Right? All right. So, we have our restaurants. See what's next. It says, render the list of objects and the template provided to the view. So the view has a HTML file called list.html. I want to render this in that HTML file. All right, so list.html, go here. What do I need to do here? For loop. Are you guys jealous of the shortcut? Yes, I know. It's okay. So, for restaurant in what? My list. All right. What do I do here now? I put in the restaurant name. So I'll say restaurant name, right? And we have food type. We'll wrap this just to make it look pretty. We'll wrap this in an H1 tag, and maybe we'll wrap this in a H3 tag, and HR. Cool? All right. Now the detail view. It says in your context dictionary, add an empty dictionary object with a key called myObject. Okay? So I go to views. I'll add a key called myObject. And I give it a dictionary. Okay? Now it says the object must have a restaurant name and a food type. Add your favorite restaurant. So I'll just take restaurant, just take this. But now this here is very important, guys. It's the most important part of the task. What is your favorite restaurant? Why'd you guys get all quiet? لا يا جماعة KFC شنو؟ البيك؟ ما شاء الله أهل جدة وايد يحبون البيك. Loyalty. Spicy. Alright. So now it says render the object in the template provided for you. Okay. So we go to detail, and what do we put here? My object. Why is it my object? Because the key is my object. So my object dot restaurant name and food type. And just to make things look a little pretty, add this in an H1 tag. Maybe add an HR here. Add this in a H3 tag. And then HR here as well. Let's see what's next. Now it says the URLs for these views have already been provided for you. You don't need to create them. So basically we're kind of done. I'll go to the server, to my terminal to run the server. Python, manage.py, run server. List. Oh, restaurants list. Let's copy that. All right. Then we go to detail. We got this. And that's task 3. Any questions on task 3? All right. Let's see what we have tomorrow. Ooh, models. This is where the fun begins. Yes. So just to kind of give you guys a little insight. So far we covered this cycle. Okay? browser, URL, view, template, web browser. Tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, we would have completed this whole cycle. Cool? So creating some data in our database, pulling in that data, and having a dynamic web page. Our website's still gonna look ugly, but towards the end of the week, we'll make our website look pretty. All right?